All right. Get some music in. All right. We got some new Nike update. Let's wait for some people to come back or come in a little bit. Yeah, I just restarted the YouTube stream just now. One, because it's already nearing 12 hours. Two, because well that video was like the Nikkei dev kit, the dev notes discussion. Then this time around, I guess it's a Velvet skill discussion. I want to say thank you for the building, guys, Enfield. I'm glad it helped. Lots of people have been finding my channel with that Enfield. How much? How are we doing now? 127k views. And the other videos are not doing bad either. These are, yeah. 27k, 32k, 29k, 15. Hey. I mean, well, see, like I said, there's other people. I've been telling people, man. Like, people didn't believe me. It's like, it's like, do I know how to work on the YouTube algorithm? I heck fucking know. Do I care enough to do it? Yeah, that's the really thing. It's like, if I care enough. Yo, JVL. Yo, thanks for the prime. I think we got like over 1,000 subs since Arknights came out, I think. Thousand new subs. Let me see. We can. Yeah. Yeah, last week we were at 18.4. So 1.2. I'm gonna do videos how to clear the station attacks. Yeah, it could. I mean, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm doing right now, so we could kind of do it, I guess. Might as well on the. All right. Couple people trickled in. Taga Pilipinas ka ba? I used to live in Philippines, yeah. Back when I was a kid. I moved here in the US after a while. No. Yep. That's why I have the NAEU codes. People were like, "Hey, isn't Sky Filipino? Why is he making a NAEU code? Shouldn't it be Asia code?" Enfield account review. I'll read your zip lines and like yeah, we'll do account review, watching your bases, reading your bases and your zip lines. You guys are gonna be rated on those. How much of a dang. And I'm logged in, I'm like, dang, this zip base looks familiar. Wait, well, it's like, hey, dang, that looks good. What's that zip base? Oh my god, nice lines, bro. Y'all got the feeling that you're Filipino, but I'm surprised. Okay, if I'm not Filipino, what do you guys think I would be if I'm not Filipino? Like Mexican, I guess. I mean, to be fair, Filipinos and Mexican or Hispanic are usually kind of similar. Japanese. I can see more. Nah, dude. If I look like Japanese, I better get me some Japanese girl. We need some Japanese waifu. Is that right? Gotta time to look for some Japanese waifu. Malaysian? Filipinos are pretty close to Malaysian, yeah. You look Filipino. Filipinos can smell other Filipinos by the looks of them. That's really it. That's how it is. Like, you just like we just have that distinguishing factor. Like, yep, that's Filipino right there. Filipino radar, yeah. Am I good at karaoke? No, I don't karaoke. I don't drink. No, I'm not the Filipino that like that do those. No. I'm not the social. Maybe if I grew up in Philippines more, like, you know, like, actually no, I don't think so. Yes, I mean, I don't think I was like that. Well, I did hang out a lot back when I was like a kid. But yeah, when I went to the high school, I did my first year of high school in Philippines, and then I moved to US. This is my second year high school onwards. Alright, let's see this girl. What about my voice? Yes, not by voice, but by accent. You can tell Filipinos by their accent. Oh. The way they speak English, Filipinos in particular, especially the Filipinos that grew up in Philippines, the way you speak English is very distinguishable. I still have some slight accent, but it is definitely a little bit more whitewashed now. My accent. But there are some words that this guy's Filipino. All right, let's see this.
Being a maid is more boring than I thought. I guess I'm glad you're here, Master.
Sniper? Just like points there. What is this? 6,000? This is a big machine gun? Dang! Wait, is this DPS? Oh no. Velvet is a supporter who consumes ammo in her ammo pouch to enhance her allies' attacking capabilities. Her burst skill boosts her own attacks to strike enemies. Oh. Alright, let's see. Burst 2, there better be CDR here. I am not seeing CDR here. Holy. Well, Burst 2 is like very demanding. Good luck. Holy. The competition is fierce here. Let's see. When entering at the activates at the start of the battle when entering burst stage 2. Okay, so the basic. Okay, after you basically entering burst stage 2 is immediately after you cast burst skill 1 or burst 1. Affects all enemies. Remove 5% of bullets in her skill. Okay, steals the enemy's bullets and keeps them in her pouch. So every time you go on burst, okay. Affects cell fills the ammo pouch with 6,000 rounds up to a maximum of 6,000. Why does that matter? This effect is continuous and cannot be dispelled. It's entering burst stage 2, so that's like almost every burst. So it's every 13 seconds or something. Activates when attacking full charge while not in full burst. That's not very often. Like 3 seconds. Strengthens self by expending ammo from ammo pouch. Expends ammo from ammo pouch. Ammo 100 rounds. Attack for 3 seconds. Attack damage for 3 seconds. But it's only self. Okay, that's kind of weird, but let me see the other kit. Activates when attacking full charge during burst. Okay, sure. 3 rounds, 300 rounds. Okay, because this is what majority of the stuff are. So okay, so if it's full charge but not full burst, attack plus 30% and attack damage by 30%, and it lasts for 3 seconds. Okay. Um, expends ammo from ammo pouch. Amount 300 rounds. Affects all allies. When full charging burst. Okay, so she can provide a full uptime of buff to allies. Okay. Charge damage plus 100%. That seems like good for SBS. But would we use her for SBS is the question. Um Attack plus 25%. Okay. After landing 50 normal attacks during full burst. Okay, when she's bursting, yeah. Expands ammo from pouch. Deal additional damage to enemy. Attack damage by 15%. Um Deal, so that's bonus damage. Huh. Wait. This might be good for SBS. Huh. Hmm. Yeah, she's wind, so this there is actually benefit to it. And you could maybe have an off burst mask to go along with it. So she could be DPS. You could build her DPS also, and then like an off burst mask and SBS with that. I'm looking at this, and this because like you have to realize this 100% charge damage. SBS suffers from the amount of charge damage that she has, because she also they made her charge damage lower. It's only 150% at the expense, but then in return she does like more, what do you call this, um she does more often because her attack damage is low, or her charge, her attack, her charge time is low. Because SBS charge time is low, her charge damage was also made lower. So the fact that this is plus 100%, so it goes from 150 to 200. How does she land full charge attacks during full burst if she changes weapon? Um, this is off burst. So if she doesn't burst, so if with mass, you could also technically there are times that she could be end up being off burst. Hmm. The rotation is gonna be interesting because there is a possibility somewhere out there where you could end up like bursting with her normally, and then like, oh, if it's SBS you switch with like her. I'm a little bit curious how we could set it up like that. So she's a DPS if she's bursting. She's a she's a support of burst. Hmm. 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 It's interesting because Yeah, and technically she could just be an off burst unit, to be fair. Um Although the off burst, that means it's a different, yeah, and the fact that it's burst 2 is actually good for, because if she's an off burst 2, that means liberal she's not getting liberalius buff. So it's actually like with SBS Liberalio, and I'm really attached to the SBS setup because I mean she's the main one that I could see that would benefit on this. Yeah. Yeah. This is actually, she could end up being a good off burst, or actually the charge damage could can benefit also Liberalio. No, 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 no. I would actually get her. I would actually get her. Wait, doesn't Naita also charge damage also at when full bursting? So Naita also. Oh wait, that's, she's broken with Naita. Wait, because okay, no, no, no. You guys don't understand how this good this is for Naita. Because Naita has like a bigger. It's not the charge damage that scales with Naita. It's the attack percentage, which means charge damage is really good on Naita. You guys are you guys. Whoever said this is mid is stupid. No, this is actually good with this setup. You remember what's the Dex BIS for Naita? Charge damage. You go crit rate or crit damage or charge damage. Because what you guys don't understand is so she becomes like a charged weapon, right? But the thing is, this charged weapon has an insane multiplier, attack multiplier. It's 275. No, 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 no. You guys don't understand. In a single win team, she would be good. Like, because the max is 250 right now, right? But the thing is, like, okay, one of the reasons why the 250% is sucks on regular sniper is because their base attack multiplier is low. So look at like Red Hood, for example. The base attack multiplier is 69%. 69% attack. But the thing is, like with Naita, what you don't understand is that it's the final attack for Naita is whenever she's full charging is 275%. It goes from 69 to 275 with the 250. And that's why like charge damage is kind of mid normally. So but then the reason why for Naruto in particular charge damage is good is because she has like a higher attack multiplier, base attack multiplier. And so this, she would actually be good as an off burst for Naruto. And so your team, like your win team, would actually unironically look like this, like with her in there, and it would be SBS and Night right there, and she's an off burst. You could actually also end up, and then in the future, if somehow like there's like a better SBS or Liberalio for some I don't know weird reason, she could switch into this team. She could switch into her um and then Asuka and Rei. And they don't have to be with Crown. Although I guess it's not much, but like yeah. Especially with how there's not that many wind units right now, I would even I could see her being one that is, that is there. the attack damage 34% is kind of but I think if you look at it in a grand scheme of like full win team setups right now, she could be in like the team 5 later down the road, or team 4, or something like that as a B2. Um like right here. Um where the where the hell is Ray? I'm blind. I can't see Ray. Oh, right here. And then like some, I don't know. It's like I think she would end up being like a machine gun, right? That's what it seemed like. Machine. She seemed like she became like a machine gun when she's bursting. So I don't know. I actually think that this is good. I actually think she's good because this charge damage is good to 3 units that actually you can benefit from charge damage. Liberalia is to a lesser degree, and but SBS is good because this is because she has low charge time, right? And she benefits much more with charge damage, and then Naita also benefits greatly from it. It frees mass for Union Raid, yeah. Um, yeah, I don't know, I don't think you guys understand how good she is. Anybody else that's saying mid and then after hearing my response switch it up, all right, you guys are really not thinking for yourself. All right, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Like, I would, I don't know, I guess we'll have to see. But freeing up mass also is pretty huge because like other units can use up mass also. I guess we'll have to test, but um, yeah. In even if it's not masked, I mean this will open up some teams also for non Naita, for example. Or for non Miranda for Naita, like later down the road. Because like, okay, what if like they end up like creating a character that is not Naita, or that can work also with Miranda again for Wind, then she can end up being an off burst for Naita. Some other team setup. um, I this is actually pretty good. I don't see this as a super bad thing. Yeah, yeah. Alters is probably gonna core 7 this. Set up for collab. I mean, if collab is gonna be wind, I don't know. No idea. For Union Raid, I could see this. Like, yeah. Also, um, can that will free up mast for like the crown team, I guess. Or no. 100% charge damage is plenty lot buff. And yeah, she has to be off burst to get that 100% charge damage though. But I don't think I see that as a big problem, especially when like literally 3 other units can take advantage of it. I don't know if that's good enough though nowadays. I think if it's like a non-Miranda Naita, I think it is good. Which, I mean, the Miranda Naruto is like nice and all. But I don't know if it's like gonna be a permanent later on. As a first skill effect raptures. Which one? I mean, honestly, this first skill feels so jank. Like and if she's off burst, this first skill doesn't matter. Yeah. Because for 3 seconds only during full charge, I guess it doesn't really matter. So you can literally just build her 1-10-1. That's actually a pretty cheap build. But her as a DPS is gonna be pretty interesting also, I guess. Like with her DPSing, I could see that. Yeah, actually, yeah, it feels like kind of like a grave. So she ends up being kind of like a DPS grave. So even if she doesn't go to Naruto, or even if she doesn't go to SBS Liberalio, with the current Wind Solar Raid setup, she could end up being in the Wind team. Like in the Wind Solar Raid as a B2 DPS. Because like Wind right now is kinda, in terms of like just the overall like units that you can use, is still kind of rough. I mean, look at freaking dude, our shotgun team, for God's sake, had to use Blanc and Noir. Out of all the things that you could use, it was Blanc and Noir. With this, actually, oh yeah, you could even, yeah, but even then, also, like, see, we used Bunny Aid here, so again, like, I could see her in Team 4, in Team 5, even if we're not using her in Naruto Miranda, or even if we're using the maid still. I could see her as a B2, because B2 also, Wind is kind of rough. So yeah, she would end up replacing this, and this will allow us to have like a cooldown reduction instead, and we don't need Blanc and Noir. And again, the reason why we had to use Blanc and Noir is we needed a B2 Wind that's useful, because you ain't freaking gonna be using, I'm just saying, you were not. I mean, they could use Rosetta, I guess, but Rosetta's damage is not there. I mean, I guess. So yeah, again, even if I don't see her, it does still open up Another thing is it still opens up like with a neutral team on team 5, team 4. Because she could be a B2 here of wind. And you could slap in Snow White Ha. Snow White Ha. That way like you can have like a neutral team for wind solo raid. So I can still I can see use for her on solo raid also, even if as team 14-5. If it's not team 1 with SBS and Liberalia. If it somehow is not the team 1 with SBS and Liberalia, I could see her as a team 14-5 in wind solo raid also still. Later down the road, if we do see like a better use of Miranda in solo raid for wind, she could be in Naita team as a B2 or as an off burst buffer for Naita. So I can see like different flexibilities that you can slap in with her. Yeah. Overall, it seems like it's good for wind. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'll say. I would definitely pull for this at the very least. At the very least, like to test with her. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. There's treasures too. That's another thing, and we have to watch out for Privity and who was the other one? Zwei. Although Zwei, I can't see her because there's no really like Pierce in wind. So I don't think Zwei is gonna be in the wind team unless they release a wind. Yeah, unless they release like a wind unit. Overall, this I think this is what's good. Only Velvet and not a duo. I mean, you never know. Hero places made mass for wind. Is there use for made mass anymore? There is. For people that don't want to invest in like Peleg, then they can still use made mass off burst or water. Made mass is also decent for iron. So you can still use her. Did Shifam ever intended made mass solo? I don't think they did. No. The reason why they made her buffs like so high is because they thought they were clever, that oh, you need anchor for her to work. So there are them correctly that mistake. The thing is made mass is still kind of, I mean, it's just still pretty good, but What's a verdict? She seems pretty strong for this team as an off burst. The funny thing is, what that might do is it might put these three to have the same damage together. Like, you're gonna see like even damage across the board. Kraken fuck? Omega destroyed. Oh, auto level 9 Kraken. Oh shit, you're right. Yes. Finally. Finally, we get to auto Kraken level 9. Wait, because like let's see right now. Let's see how she is right now, or how it is right now. Let's see. Velvet might do damage. If she bursts, she will do damage. If she doesn't, she'll do 8. I usually would die here. Yeah. Okay, maybe not, cause like you need to hit 4.0. I need to hit 5.4. Let me think about this. The thing is, like, Siren would do less damage, and Naita would get a little bit buffed. Maybe Naita would hit 1 bill, and then Scarlet might hit 1.1, and Liberalia might hit 1.2. Or Scarlet. I would imagine with her here, Naita would hit 1 bill, Scarlet would hit 1.2, and Liberalia would hit 1.2 or more. Yeah, that's how I see it. Like, or wait, actually, no, my Scarlet would hit 1. Between 1.2 to 1.4, and same with Liberalia. It's gonna be between 1.2 to 1.4. And then my Naita should hit 1. I guess maybe I still won't be able to do auto. Chat, how many wanna guess if that's my real damage? If we change Crown to Velvet, I mean, Crown is still good, to be fair. When is she coming out? Yeah, that's a downside. Siren will hit less. Yeah, because we lost Crown, and everybody here is like I guess that's one downside of it. Siren will hit less because these are all gonna be basic attack, like sniper rifle level. Yeah, that would probably likely nerf it. Like, everyone else will get more damage, but then this one will get less. I 64% attack for the whole team. Yeah, but then she has like what, 25? She has 25% attack buff, and this is a supporter attack. Yeah, the 64% that you're getting from Crown is defender attack. This one is 25% of a supporter. That's slightly better. Well, the attack is still worse, but the charge damage should kinda normalize it a little bit. There's definitely gonna be a lot of testing, I feel like, for sure, to test whether she's better as an off burst, or is she better as a burst with masked, or is she better as like a team 14-5 instead. I do think that there's a lot of potential with the way the way her kit looks like right now. Should be using SBS Lib Team. In solo raid, there's a pretty good chance. If not for Yeah. I mean, there is a chance, and I actually think it's more so that she might end up being a flip-flop between SBS, or flip-flop between her bursting and made mass bursting. So you could I could actually see a team where you have Liberalia SBS with like some other team, and then her as off burst. Well, she would be on burst for the most part, and then off burst masked. But then the thing is, like, when mass bursts, then she also, keep in mind, like, that she will also buff. So basically, she has that benefit of being off burst also. So so the way I see it, is she is a possibility. And if anything, to be fair, also though, you could end up using a random B1 like litter or something like that, or volume or whatever, and then her and mass as B2 with SPS and lib, and then you put siren into the the Asuka crown Ray setup, right? So there is still that possibility for team. Yeah, basically another, yeah, it would break up, like it would break up mast and anchor, but who knows if that's gonna be enough. If they do release also another Miranda team, then that will also free up Naita, and so you could use her and Naita and her. So again, I mean, to be fair, it depends on how Shift Up's gonna handle it. Yeah. But neutral, if there are other better unit that has good multiplier on the charge damage, because 100% charge damage is actually pretty good, on the right units, that is. But I can't think of anyone that is. There is a possibility of neutral. I think it just depends on the units that they would release next later on. Right now, maybe not so much. So yeah, it's a little bit weird, but yeah, I could see it. Red Hood benefit a ton. So Red Hood is, the thing is, like, she ends up being kind of like 250% still, effectively. So, well, she will benefit, but at the same time, like, is it that much benefit? No, because, like, see, she is 250% and 51% attack, final attack. And again, the reason why it was really good on Naita is because Naita has like way more final attack. It is equivalent to having like 41% charge speed also, huh? For Red Hood. Dang. That's crazy. Bunny Milk? Yeah. Her and Bunny, yeah, to be fair, yeah, we could still use her on with the red hood bunny milk. Oh shit, with Zwei? If Zwei gets a CDR, oh, it's over, boys. It's fucking over. Alice's treasure. Charge damage is actually not as effective on Alice because Alice has a high innate charge damage multiplier. Like, she is at 350, so a plus 100 on her isn't necessarily gonna be super big. But I could see it. I could see it also. But the thing is, like, what was Alice's theme on fire? Yeah, it was a grave. So, I don't know. And Pierce and yeah. Cindy benefit or not? No. So the reason why it's not is because Cindy has a really shitty attack multiplier. She has a really shitty attack multiplier. It's 32% with 200% damage. Majority of Cindy's damage come from her skill, which procs when she hits this one. Well, it's the skill and also the burst. So that's why, like, Cindy's damage come more from her skill and burst rather than like her charge damage. Yeah, I definitely at least a unit that is worth testing. That's at least what I would say on it. To check out if she's worth or not. Whether it's gonna be better than like distributed damage that's coming in mixing in with like masked, or if she's better off as like an off burst with Naruto, or if she is better just or if she's just gonna get delegated to team 5, team 4. OG Stowet has 500% final attack. That's good, but at the same time she has like what, 10, like 1,000. I believe it. She has like 1,000 charge damage. So at best it would be like a 10%. Oh, that's not a different story. Yeah. What is the SBS now? Attack? I mean, yeah, attack CS elemental still. Never change. Am I supposed to keep transferring Ferrium? Yeah. I'm good with Velvet. We'll nah. I know self-charge damage buff already. And even then, most of the gameplay for Ein is like fast charging. Sniper's meta since day one. I mean, it's sniper or machine gun. That's been the core DPS. Sniper, machine gun, and then here and there they slap in some weird rocket launcher. You know, the most meta rocket launcher are not rocket launchers. Let that sink in for a hot second. You have SB. Like it's like if it's not, they don't do rocket launcher things. Like SBS, Cinderella, Maiden is like, she just has that strong nuke and buffing. Diesel, it's sustained damage. Ada, it's like the buffing. Like I would say these are the main meta ones, and then Raven for, but then it's also sustained damage. Hey, I'm gonna get Gavisi, but like that's for PvP. I mean, that's a different talk. What's the OSC name? This one. It's Ragnarok Online. To be fair, Ragnarok Online has like really good OSTs. I'd say like Ragnarok and like Maple Story, some really good OSTs, for especially for its time. A2 was gonna be future proof. A2 was gonna be future proof given the situation that that parts are matter. That parts matter. But parts don't matter. So that's the thing. So, wait, did they release the patch notes yet? Oh shit, they did. What the heck? There's a costume already? Is that gonna be Battle Pass? But making it a freezer is greedy. You know what you should do to complain? You should stop playing Nikkei. Are you gonna stop playing Nikkei because they didn't make it a freezer? No? See, it still works. Just as planned. See, it didn't make you quit. See? Got him. But I'm F2P anyways. You know what they say. If you're not buying the product, you are the product. You're some food for the whales, for the other players that are playing. You're never gonna escape this cycle. He's the stat that gets pitched to the investors. That's exactly it. Oh, look at Mr. Systematic Lifter. He is definitely a player of all time. See how many players else that's like him? Look at these numbers. Now give us 1 mil. Now give us 1 million. Got him. I disagree though. Making wait, she's a monthly skin? A new character having a skin is diabolical. What the fuck? The hell? Like, it would have been fine if it's, I don't know, like the event skin, but then like monthly skin? There could have been other characters with monthly skin. What the fuck? That's stupid. It's probably those who would ask for bunny outfit. Well, why not the bunny outfit be the default one? But I don't know. Yeah, why can't they just... And then like, I feel like it would have been better if the monthly skin opportunity is put into like regular characters that's been there for God knows how long. There's so much more characters that could get the new skin. Story reasons? Oh, shut the fuck up. Story my ass. Fucking over specs. Give me a bit while I refresh myself. Then we'll probably play some Arknights. Play a little bit more Arknights. It's the morning. All right. Keep hearing the chime without looking at the screen. But okay, let's do this, boys. All right. I need to catch up on some Arknights, man. At least, like, you know, before the end of the you have up any skills past 9? Not yet. However, I was thinking about it, but I was thinking also if I want to do some testing on like future characters, I'll probably keep them at mastery or at level 9 for now, so that it's easier to test. Like, you know, just a little bit more consistent testing across the board. Yeah, that way I don't have to like, oh, you know, somehow Surtur's doing more damage than Yvonne, but like, well, oh, my Surtur's like mastery 3 or something, but Yvonne isn't. So yeah, if I want to test, like, you know, might as well like get them to just let them stay at level 9. Alright, the tower defense here, it's been good. I don't have any heroes for the sake of the Zhang buffs yet. You make a good point. I should. But I haven't. I'm using Wolf Guard. I guess Wolfguard's enough. It gives like 20% chance, or stock bill earned by outpost, so 20% chance, and then stock bill earned via trading, 20% chance. So it's like pretty consistent. It's more for stock bill. I don't know if there's like any other units that are better. I don't think you need to level up them up though, no? Yeah, I think it's just affinity. It's just affinity of the character. Oh, ship rooms. Oh, I um eh eh um hmm maybe the EXP. Although the thing is like actually I guess Elite 1 maybe is okay. I feel like leveling up for Elite 1 is not bad.
Endman, will you accept this?
Oh my god, I'm getting this. Lance is like whatever. Yeah, E1 is kind of free. Should I put label on wishlist? I don't care about trades. Yeah, you can. I think like there are some off random issues for her, but I don't think you're gonna lose out too much by not having her. Yo! Dang! Get some free stuffs here. 01s. 04, 05. She... Is there a limit to receiving? Alright, chat, give me more. Come on, chat, give me more. I take free. I take all credits, please. Clues. Some plans from day 2 pulling are cooked. Which day are you do? Day 2? So the top, look north. So before you go to the top down view, look north. Make sure you're facing north, and then try to put the blueprints. The part 1 is at the top and part 2 is at the bottom. Looking north should be facing the water. I don't understand this. What does this mean by friends in this clue exchange? Huh? What? I'm confused on the clues thing. Well, the clue itself is pretty straight. It is pretty easy. You assign people
Off we go. No time to
and
waste.
you get clues.
Off we go. No time to waste.
Yeah.
Understood. I shall throw in 10 times
Holy
the
crap.
effort. No, I mean 120 times.
Alright, let me level up characters
waiting for
and get them E1, I guess.
I am trying to compose. Arrays.
At
I
least
appreciate
get
additional
this.
funds for procuring more Originium devices and arts units. My research and personal hoard shall
Yeah.
grow.
Prepped and ready to go. We once fought on and never gave up. For it is our wish to witness your return. Now, I would just need to tune this to maximize the
And I'm so sorry. That scene was a little terrifying.
Get this.
I will continue fighting.
Let's go over the battle plan one. No badge or ceremony is needed. I fully appreciate the significance of this. Thank you for your...
Uncle Pan always tells me to record my training. Well, he's got a point. I had no idea how off my moves were until I watched the playback.
contemplation.
Behold, the benevolence of the law.
Oh no, I gotta
manifested.
start picking up some
And with
mushrooms.
it flows the trust of the administrator. Is it not righteous to give thanks unto thee?
I was thinking about a zipline route here. Go from here. Here. We gotta get to here. And then here? To here? What's a good zipline route? From here? Yeah, maybe from here. Pick this owl up, then pick this thing. and then go here, pick the owl here, and then go here. Yeah. Here, here, owl, and then from this owl to here. Yeah, there is one here. But then this one is just, you just TP here. Yeah, this one is just TP here. And I don't think it's worth making a zip line here. Oh wait, there's this one here. I guess go from here to here. And here to here, then the owl. Okay. Okay. Okay, so
Feel the burn!
ah. Skill rotation and last right team. What up with that? There an optimal way to play Yvonne and last right in one team? I made a note on the rotation in the docs. Right here. It's kind of funky how to do it, but it makes sense to me how it works. Based on like how things are set up. Actually, how long is last right's combo cooldown? Let me double check. Because it might be okay for her. Let me check the cooldown. Oh, it's only 8 seconds. Oh. What about Yvonne? It's 20 seconds. Wait, the thing is, like, you can't. Hold up. I think you might need a lash. Let me think about this. Because Alash is the one that's gonna apply solidification. Oh wait, no. Yvonne can form the solidification. Yeah. Last right use Cryo Inflector. Fluorite increases the stacks. Flyhe uses skill, combo skill to give Cryo Infliction. When 3 stacks, last right combo skill is available. Use Yvonne's skill to consume the stacks. So use Yvonne's skill to consume the stacks. Plus Yvonne combo. Then use last right's combo skill after. Frost team. There's different frost teams. There's different frost teams how you, depending on how you kind of play it. It's more about just like having someone apply cryo infliction and shit, right? Yeah. Last right Snowshan, Saihi, Estella. There's last right, Saihi, Snowshine, Estella. For the most part, what you're gonna do is spam last right skill. You can't. If you have Estella, you can't have solidification. Well, that's no shine. Yeah, I mean, you're relying on the burst, which is fine. Asha doesn't need that, but Estella wants solidification. Like, Snowshine doesn't really do much out of that. Yeah, I don't think you should use, I don't think you should use, who's that? I do not think that you should use Snowshine on that team. She's kind of funky. You can replace Snowshine with Fluorite, and I think you'll be okay with it. You can still use Estella. I think Estella is fine. And then if you use Estella and you use Fluorite, I think it's okay. And for the most part, your rotation is to spam. Wait, no, you're not. No, wait. Oh, you're not gonna have solidification with it. Who is for heals? I mean, Saihi heals, right? As well, vet. Look at the talk earlier. We talked about it earlier. Other blueprint guide for Valley. They need to make more amethyst or fairy parts for builds in Wooling. You don't really need. I mean, you still need to craft the amethyst and fairy parts, but if you're following the builds on Valley 4, it should automatically craft them. He's just telling Yvonne. No, but then this guy's team is Last Right. So he's usually Last Right and Sai-He. The only thing is like basically you're not applying solidification anywhere. And the thing is like doing so you don't want to do solidification with Last Right unless like you're making Last Right a sub DPS. But your main DPS is Last Right here. Is Last Right or Yvonne main DPS in the team? So the way I set it up is like the first slot is the main DPS, and then you try to build a team around them. So his setup is a Last Right main deeps. So if you're gonna do Last Right main deeps with Estella, you need someone. No, it's Estella's kind of counter synergistic a little bit on Last Right, a little bit. It's like, how would you get solidification? Yeah, I would remove actually Estella on this. Because then, like, otherwise, like, you're wasting a combo skill that could have been. It's like Estella doesn't have. Because Estella wants to. Now, if Yvonne was your main DPS, Estella is okay. I think Last Right, maybe not. I personally would go with this team for Last Right. And I explained the rotation here. Basically, you just spam Last Right skill to apply Cryo Infliction, and Fluorite kind of helps with the stacks infliction also. And then whenever Last Right skill, or whenever you get the 3 stacks, then you can use her combo, and then Basically, you just keep spamming last right skill, and then like you're having Akekori just generate. Yvonne can. Yeah, no. I don't see a problem with Yvonne generate solidifying. But basically what I'm saying is like Estella works more with Yvonne than she works with Last Right, is what I'm saying. Yeah. Yeah, the ice team is pretty interesting because I feel like a lot of the other teams are kind of a bit ish brain dead to run, but ice has a little bit of peculiar rotation for them. So last right, Sahi for Fluorite Akekori. That's my personal take for last right team. I think this one is the better ice team, or the more fluid. But still need to do more testing.
Senpai, おはようございます。
Looks like a cozy gaming chair. It's been my chair for almost a decade now. Wait.
Senpai, おはようございます。
Alright. Nice. That's pretty satisfying. Okay, in here, I want to get this and this. For Leviathan, Antal or Wolfguard? I mean, I think in general use, Wolfguard is better. But there's a potential for... There is a potential for Antal for bossing. Oh man, why?
This ain't normal.
Or is this visible? Oh, it's visible here? I mean, it's a nice spot. Yes. Okay, let's see. Can I make it? If I can make it here. Wait a minute. Trottling it though. Because then I can remove this. Or I guess like let me do this.
We getting bugged.
Great example for us.
Let me do this real quick.
This ain't normal.
Wait, what's in here? Hmm? Oh my god. Need some more regrow crust? Oh, that's something I haven't seen in a while. Oh, I didn't know that that gave regional.
Hear that sound?
Okay, I can remove this now.
Be extra careful. That enemy looks really dangerous.
Alright, we can go there, we can go there. Good, good, good.
Make way!
Super lazy.
Quarreling. A thing that's just as unreliable as my memories.
Dude, Surtur keeps yapping about her memories, dude. Oh, my memories. Oh no. What am I gonna do with my memories? Okay. Got the zip lines here. Perfect. Good, good, good. Then I guess I need to set up a zip line there.
I'll sort and identify these minerals in a bit.
Alright. We got the route, boys.
Only true valuables survive the fight.
Alright, got my route ready right here. Let's go. Yes. Yes. And then we get this. Uh-huh. Holy. Can we get that? There's the owl station here. Can we go here? Wait. Why do I need to... Ooh. Hold up. That's an... I mean, I can go here and then there, but... So that's like 2 extra steps. But I could just go... here, there. Huh. Cause like... Cause now I did an extra zip line there. Right from here, there, there. Meanwhile, I could just go from here to here to here. Really? That's blocked? Oh, come on. That's blocked. Let me try. Can go there, can go there. Can I go there? Okay, I can go there and I can go there. I don't need this one. I feel. This one's unnecessary. Yeah, there's like nothing in between there. Okay. I got it, boys. There it is. We go here. And then when we want to farm the other one, over here, watch this. Bam. Bam. Oh my god. Yoink the items. Wait, I don't think I need anything here. I don't need anything here. But what I need is here though. Right here.
These
Bam.
minerals are essential materials for anything. I'll sort and identify these minerals in a bit.
Alright. Then pick this up. Then go here. And yoink this. And finally, we just TP here. There it is, there it is. There it is. We got a long chain. Where's this zipline here? Why do I have a zipline here? What is this zipline for? Why do I have this zipline here? And do I need this zipline here? I mean, I can cross here, but then what for? Wait, what the heck? Why do I have this zipline here? Yeah. Alright, we got the whole rare gatherable route here. We go from here, down, here, 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 here. Oh wait, there's another one there. Oh my god, dude. Oh my. What the heck? Oh wait, I just forgot the zip. But I have a relay tower already. I just forgot the zip. Well, we good. We're good. Uh-oh. Alright, pretty perfect. This 110 zipline tower limit actually comes in pretty clutch. Like, Pylon sucks because it's only 80. But this one actually comes in pretty clutch. Like, on the 110. It allows me to have all of these set up. Initially, I didn't think about it because all you need is 80 for the what do you call that?
Nice. Looks like we've made
Because you
quite
only
the
need
haul.
80 for the relay tower. But then so you realize sometimes you skip in 2 relay towers and just be enough for 110.
Together, people.
Oh my god. These guys are low levels. Okay. We got that Valley Pass. I don't have like the materials routed. I do have the owl routed. But it's pretty basic with all things considered. But like, getting these two is like, it's kind of tedious. Dang. No updates there. Yes. I don't have much of a route. I guess actually no idea. I'd say the start would be here. Yeah. The start would be here. Hit this line. This line. This after this, hit here. Oh my god, I left an item there. Hit this.
Something dangerous is up ahead. We better be fully prepared.
I don't have a...
Area swing. We'll end this fight. Here
Oops.
we go. Let's go. I have total faith in you all. Let me give it a go.
Cool. It's not really the last. Maybe it would be nice if I had them more. It's like now if I wanna climb back, oh, not good.
Here we go.
Meters. Oh wait, I can go through here. Or... Wait. Now I can. What the heck? Oh my god. Okay, that's actually kinda annoying. Oh no. Trying to not. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot. I don't need this electric pylon anymore. Yo, I have 1.8k updates here? Whoa. Updated. Alright. How we go here? Pick up from the owl. Got it. The best way to get all chests is interactive map. I mean, you can use stock bills to get like the items that reveals chests. But that's a you question. Okay. Got this. Okay. And then I got the owl here. Perfect. Although I have a little to walk a little bit. I don't want to walk too much. I think this is the limit of the relay tower. On that place, I think. Yeah.
I see
Yeah.
you. This is weird.
No, I don't know. Do I just suck it up and walk it? Just suck it up and walk it in, I guess. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. Oh well. Alright, got my route there, zipline route. This one, I don't think I've really done the pickup on rare growth stuff route. I feel like this place sucks having zip lines. Alright, chat. Holy shit, it's 10 a.m. I think I should sleep because it's 10 a.m. 10 10 a.m. sleep. I'll sleep, wake up, and we'll do. I don't know. We'll do more. Yeah, have a good morning, guys. Good night. Some of you. I guess Asia would be good night. The stations don't come on selected on what's needed. Yeah, you have to manually select the sub packs, the ports, the sub ports. Yeah, for the main packs. Fortunately, it doesn't get saved on what's needed. On the other side, that's somewhat actually help because there's a facilities limit, and yeah, us using the support the supports from the PAC is it actually helps because it doesn't eat up like a facility slot. Anyway, chat, I'm gonna sleep, so GG's, falling asleep. So thank you for chilling. It's been nice with y'all. GG's, thank you for chilling. That's gonna be it for me for now. It's been nice chilling with you all, chat. I'll continue my dailies later. I'll be live again later. Do dailies and stuff. It's all a raid guide. I did solar raid guide? Me? Anyways, I shall see you guys next time.